I know the real time.
There's a lot of hard work behind it.
Yes.
Welcome, everybody.
Welcome.
Welcome to the StruggleHolics podcast, episode 91.
Oh, we getting up there, y'all.
91.
Hey, closing in on that big.
Hey, what we
window.
about to do for 100?
Somebody.
100. Okay, period. I be like, I'm gonna be a little late, y'all.
We are your host, Clay Tizzle.
Jay Smooth.
Alisha A.
Amondo.
Back up in the building.
Oh, yeah. Got a couple new things going on.
The
What?
motherboard.
Yes. We got a new mixer. So hopefully this helps with our audio quality, sounding much more crisp and better.
Yeah.
But another new thing, we got a new member of the StruggleHolics podcast. Well, she's not really part of the podcast, but she's part of the family. Mondo's daughter.
Yes.
Shout out to my boy.
Man, listen, I wanted to cry.
Oh, you ain't cried when she came up?
I did cry.
Man,
I had to be
thugged
strong
it
for
out.
her because she was going through it.
Aw.
She was going through it. They didn't mess up her epidural, but she had got an epidural, but she was moving around so much that she hit the cord and unplugged it. Didn't know. So down the line, when they really got time to kicking up, them contractions really got to kicking in. Man, she got to moving around. She said, "Man, I'm in pain." I said, I called the doctor. Say, "Come, y'all got to come in here." They got the setting her up. They say, "You shouldn't be in this much pain. You should just be feeling pressure." Then I looked. I say, "Man, the thing ain't even plugged up." And then so they had to call the
Oh my god.
I forget the name. The people that put people to sleep and stuff. Or just the
Anesthesiologist.
Yeah, the anesthesiologist. Thank you, sir.
I didn't even know they had a name.
Yeah.
Anesthesiologist, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Came in there. He was fucking up.
Oh no.
It was either him or it was. I'm not gonna put all on him. It might have been the needles because they did say the new needles been fucking up. But went to do something.
That just sounds like an excuse for them to be able to fuck up.
Exactly.
Well, it's really the needle. It ain't me.
Man, he didn't squirted all the shit out. I don't know what he was back. He was trying to get it on or something, but as soon as he did it, that shit just went everywhere. He's talking about his water. Water my ass.
Water my ass, he said. I'm done.
But they ended up doing that, so she was feeling the pain like a motherfucker. So she damn near ended up giving the baby kinda natural because she had to endure that pain. And she hit me upside the head and everything. She was going through it.
You had to take that lick too.
I did.
Exactly.
I said, hey, now.
Yeah, like, okay.
Hey, now.
Wait,
Listen, baby, I feel
like
with
what
you. I'm
was
on
it
your
like?
side.
Was it like a backhand? Like get the fuck away from me, or was it like a club in motion?
Was it like,
She
why you
bopped.
do
Oh,
this?
wow.
Oh, bop.
She bopped me.
My echo, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear me? I said, bye, bye, bye.
I had to make sure that was turned down.
Yeah, but that shit. Other than that, everything went well.
She's good now.
Everything,
So what's her name?
Yeah, Amira.
Amira.
Yeah,
That's
Amira.
beautiful.
Congrats to you.
I like that. I like that name.
That's very
So,
pretty.
Yeah.
cheers to Mondo.
Absolutely.
Got my
my
hospital
water.
cup on me with the hospital ice, man. The hospital ice be good.
Empty bottle. Hey, them hospital drinks be hitting in your time of need.
Man, that ice be so
Man,
clutch.
what hospital were y'all? Did y'all go to?
Beaumont.
Which
Royal
one? Oh, Royal Oak.
Yeah.
I was.
They were real nice in there. I like that.
We was at Trey Beaumont with Kingston. I remember I went downstairs to go get food, and it's basically all the way in the basement on the other side of the fucking hospital. And I got basically all the way down there and realized I left my wallet back at the room.
Pain.
Luckily, I was able to pay with my phone. That's the first time I ever paid with my phone because I was like, I'm going to be pissed if I got to walk all the way back to the
up.
room. And
Listen,
walk all the way back down
because you've
here.
been running in and out getting shit for her. And
And she had magnesium. So she could not get out of bed for 24 hours.
Yep.
So I had to get up and do everything. That shit sucked. But yeah, we got some good topics for y'all this week. What's the first one y'all want to hit?
Honestly, I'm trying to start with the hot shit.
Are you? I already know where this nigga going.
The
Which one's the hot
I'm about
shit?
to get triggered.
fucking Ime Udoka.
Oh, that's not where I thought you were going.
No, that is
I
where
don't
I'm
even know
going
who
first.
this guy is.
That one might be the last time.
No, go ahead.
We just talking about that might be the
Yeah.
last one.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Dog. This man Ime Udoka, if for the people who don't know, he is currently is the head coach for the Boston Celtics, who just went to the NBA Finals and lost to the Warriors. And the story came out. It was like out of nowhere, literally out of nowhere, like last night, where story dropped. Adrian wrote whatever the fuck his name is.
Woj.
Yeah, I can't say it. Just
Wojnarowski is his name. Last name is Wojnarowski.
But he came out with a story saying that the suspension was going to come down on Ime Udoka for like potentially a year at least for something. Yesterday, there was no news about it.
Yeah,
he was just going to get suspended for a year, and nobody knew what the fuck it was for.
Hey, Woj said that Woj was like, his name Ime Udoka might possibly be suspended for a year for reasons more to come on Thursday, and then just went to bed. Like, nigga, you can't just and like if Adrian
Niggas had to sleep on
Woj,
that.
no, when Woj say something, you live by what Woj say.
if Adrian if Woj say anything about the NBA, basically what he say is
NBA,
truth.
yep.
So
Yes.
if he say something, it's like, okay, so this is factual.
Mm-hmm.
So for him just to come out and say that, then like,
What?
nigga, what's the news? Like, what happened? Blah,
What?
blah, blah.
And he sent niggas to bed with that.
Yeah,
Like just not knowing.
So wait, he got suspended for cheating?
They didn't suspend him yet.
It's not. It's not
technically.
because he cheated.
So
It
where
was
the cheating
because
shit come from?
He did
I mean, he
cheat, though?
cheated.
Yeah,
He cheated on his wife.
He cheated. He's married. He's married to Nia Long.
Yes.
Why he get suspended?
He's getting.
Fraternizing with female staff.
So that might
So
be
he
the
was
person
cheating with a
Yes,
female.
with a female staff member at in
Somebody
the
got
Boston
hits.
Celtics
They
organization.
either want him out of here, or they got.
I was
some
just
shit
saying,
going
how do
on.
they know
Why
that that's
did
not like?
the Boston Celtics.
That was his first year there.
The
That nigga was doing it from the moment he walked in the door. He like, oh yeah, I like
How do you know it's
That's
not
the reason he
slander?
chose
Though?
the coach.
Did he admit to it?
The Boston Celtics. They leaked the story.
It's like
This story overall, the NBA, like the commissioner of them, is not getting involved. This is all the Boston Celtics who are choosing to suspend him and everything because it's basically like a manager of a store messing around with one of the employees there.
yes.
So
And
That shit happen all the
even the
time.
way that they lined up the story, a consensual relationship
That's
with
an
a
everyday
female
life,
employee.
yeah,
It
it's
was
all
consensual relationship. They
Yeah.
wanted to make that very clear, and that's how you know it was coming directly from Boston. Because why did
Somebody
you wouldn't
hating.
need to specify it as heavily?
They might want to do the same thing they did to Jim Caldwell here with the Detroit Lions.
Yep.
When Jim Caldwell got the Lions looking pretty decent on the upward tick and we started making the playoffs, they got him up out of here and brought in Matt Patricia and tried it that way. So if the Lions got any better, Matt Patricia will get the credit because him and Bob Quinn, they were
Steve
boys.
Kerr, Jackson. Same thing.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's a one-to-one comparison.
Ime
That's
Udoka-
not exactly.
Ime Udoka came in, got them boys up to the finals and everything. They pretty, and then they just got Malcolm Brogdon, so which means they're gonna be they even better.
Yeah, I'm not saying your
And
argument
then-
not valid.
I think it could because here's my thing: why are y'all making it public? If y'all fired him and y'all made it public, this is like he got fired
A year
because of
suspension, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, why not just
Yeah, if
fire him?
this. Y'all could have just said we're firing him
Or
because
forcing him to resign in a sense.
yeah, we're suspending him for a year because of violation of the Boston Celtics rules or whatever you put, whatever, or personal reasons. So he's going to be gone for a year. Just leave it at that. But for y'all to come out and basically say that he's fucking around, had a relationship with one of the staff members, and one he's married.
Going on there.
Yeah, like why are y'all putting this story out? Because
There's something that's going on.
100%.
this shit happens at every company. Every company around the world, there's somebody in power messing around with somebody that's not as high up
1,000%.
as them.
Yep,
And it never get publicized. And I guarantee this happened at any other ball club in the NBA.
1,000%.
So for y'all just to
Nigga,
put
shit
this out
happened
there.
At McDonald's, the manager.
So,
Oh God, you be at McDonald's, the manager be like, "Damn, she looking good today."
but here's the thing. So the assistant coach who's going to take over for this year, he was a candidate for the Utah Jazz, and a lot of other teams wanted their assistant coach as a head coach for them.
Mhm.
So now you get Ime Udoka out of the way. You bring this dude up to take over. If they do good this year, y'all can basically kick Ime out the door.
Mm-hmm.
So what if
And
he
keep
wants to
this
come
dude.
back
You
though?
damn-
Like, how does that work? They're just gonna fire him after
Yeah, they
being
can.
suspended? Like, why wouldn't they? Why
mean,
would they go
yeah,
through
they
all
can.
that?
Basically, they're trying to force him
It's
to
a free
resign so,
trial.
so they don't have to
Exactly.
pay
Oh.
that
Free
man.
trial. Instead
They
of
don't wanna-
buying a whole, they taking a free trial right
Yeah,
now.
you're right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But they still have to pay him though, from what I heard.
We can buy you out your contract.
Yeah.
But
we-
nothing has been set yet. Is pretty much what's going on.
No, he's suspended for a year as of right now. They might change it.
but they
Yeah.
still have to pay him. Is what I heard.
If you get suspended,
Huh? No.
you suspended without pay.
It depends on what the
'cause-
suspension for though, because you can get.
But you
suspended.
violate
Somebody
the
said
ball
he
club
was still
policy.
getting paid.
Yeah, because you can still probably get paid. It's probably not gonna be 100% of your paycheck.
Because I don't think it's.
I don't know.
I don't know if it started. It starts right now. His suspension.
Yeah.
So,
And
yeah.
it's
Training camp start, I think, in 2 weeks. Next week.
Yeah. So, do you think it's
Because I think he was
Do
in
you
like
think
a
it's
bulk
like-
contract or something. So he's still. I think technically somehow he's still getting paid.
If you get suspended, I think 9 times out of 10 they don't pay you for
That's only
suspending
what I
you.
heard.
Yeah.
I don't watch basketball, so I'm not entirely sure.
I don't know how to coach the situation.
But I heard,
know
like, they're
players
pretty much
something
gonna
you
push him
don't
out.
really-
And they might try to push him out.
That's what you get for cheating, nigga. Bye.
Yeah, like, do you think that's what it is? Do you think-
No, bro, there's something going on.
No,
in that.
it's not 'cause of the
Trial, bro.
cheating.
They
It's
was
not 'cause of
cheating.
the cheating.
No.
Because think of all the basketball.
The Celtics
basketball
organization don't give a fuck what you do at home. Don't give a fuck who you
It's-
married to.
None of these companies, unless you're affecting something happened.
The
in
fact that it's
culture
somebody
that
in
they
the
not
group,
liking.
in the tight knit group,
Like
like
something,
who was the employee?
like something that he did,
gonna
or
come
something
out.
that like an influence that he's having that they don't like.
Either she
particularly when
was
they're trying to take
threatening,
him
like-
down in a sense.
No,
Yeah.
it
That
was
was
even
him.
from her who came out with
Probably-
it.
She said it
No,
was
no, no.
No,
consensual.
both of
Putting
them.
them on
Yeah,
punishment.
both of them were both of them was consensual. They both were.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
we
why
don't-
would she expose it?
Secondly,
you know what I mean?
Let's not take Nia Long off the hook here, because people sitting here, people sitting here like calling him a cheater. Nia Long has not came out and said a single word.
Well, why would you?
What if
What are you
it
going to
was
say
what if it was an
immediately
agreement?
off the rip?
But no, I'm saying everybody calling him a cheater, this and that. What if there's an agreement between them two? That what if they just married now, but they not together, and like he chose to go fuck with
Yeah.
old girl? We don't know. But everybody's
So they're really
they-
suspending him because she's
being
employed.
And they only
they're-
reason the
to me, I think they're
cheating-
using that as an excuse
Yeah.
to get him out of the way.
and the cheating stuff isn't to get him out of there. It's just to make him look bad.
Yeah,
Damn, y'all moving like the NFL out here.
basically, tarnish your name, and then we move you to the side.
Hey, man.
That
all-
give us more
yeah.
reason.
The only thing we got on you,
But
'Cause-
is he a good coach though? Like, will other
Yeah, he's
people
one of the
pick
best
him up?
coach.
Because other people
Yeah.
said like he
He-
might get picked up by other people. So what's the
he's-
big move
He's
here?
one of the best. He's one of the best coaches. I think they
Yeah.
just want somebody new in it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They don't want this black
Do you
dude getting
think-
all that credit in Boston.
Yeah, I was just about to say, is it because it's
Okay.
Boston? Is that one of the main reasons?
That's shitty.
That,
Well,
I
we
feel
can't
like
have no
it plays
niggas
a
out
part.
here in Boston. doing
Niggas in Boston.
Right.
You heard of niggas in
Alisha
Paris.
Adams,
Now
I
you
think,
hear about niggas
didn't
in
Bill
Boston.
Russell, coach the Boston.
He was kind of sort of, yeah, but he was also in the height of it. He was also
Yeah.
giving them niggas
That's what I'm saying.
11 rings.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only one. That's the only one they let. That's what I'm gonna say. That's
Yeah.
the only one they let slide because he
Well,
was.
Because
Doc Rivers, no.
even-
Doc Rivers, they let Doc
Oh,
Rivers
yeah.
slide. too.
Even Bill Russell, he didn't really fuck with the people of Boston like that because of how he was like treating black people back in the day and like all of that shit.
Yeah, oh,
he,
no,
he was real
said-
active about that.
He
Cause
played for the team. He
he
said,
like,
"Fuck
hey,
fuck
like,
the city. I'm here. For
I
the
just
team."
play here.
Yeah, I just play here.
Like, if
I
I ain't
know
play here,
what I
I
do.
can't really fuck with y'all for real, which I totally understand. Boston, they something else. They something else out there. Yeah, man. I don't know.
I think they're just trying to get him out the way because what you do in your personal life has nothing to do with
It does
With
though.
your
If you're
professional
banging
life.
somebody in the
No,
staff,
workplace.
no.
in the
And
workplace,
That's what I was about to
that's
say.
an HR violation.
No, I said like
Depending on the
your personal
context.
life doesn't have anything to do with your professional life unless your professional life is intertwined.
I need to
with
know
your
her
personal life.
position though. Like,
They're-
is she like
they're
just
not
an
gonna reveal her
assistant? Is she a
information.
social
wasn't
media
on the-
coordinator?
No, she wasn't on the
Is
coaching
she a
staff.
water girl? Like, who is she?
They haven't came out with it yet to
They're-
say who
they're
she is or
probably
what
not
she
gonna.
did.
Yeah, like they would need to bring.
But she wasn't on the coaching staff for sure.
So, like, how is you know what I'm saying? How is it really affected? Is my question.
I don't know. He's a head coach. When you're a head coach, you got power over pretty much a bunch of things there besides
Especially
the
if it's
GM
consensual.
and the
though.
owner.
I would
Yeah,
fight
they-
that. Especially if
they-
you're trying to get money out of his
they've
contract.
They
been-
ain't fucking with him.
No, they've been for sure. They've been very sure to make sure it's known that it's consensual.
Yeah.
So they're not trying to completely slander him. They're just trying to slide him out.
Yeah.
I agree with Clay. That's a slide out.
Because the coach that's about to take over now, a bunch of teams wanted him as a coach because there were so many openings. They wanted him as a coach. Ime got him on his staff, so he chose to stay with Ime. Y'all move him out the door and bring this new dude up. See how he do. If he do bad, you bring Ime back,
Okay.
and we good. He
Playing
do
devil's
good.
advocate, say he is cheating on his wife with somebody in the staff, right?
Mhm.
And say
She wasn't bad looking. The chick that he was messing around with.
Oh,
she ain't no Nia
said
Long,
who it
but she wasn't
was?
bad looking.
Wait, there's a picture?
They
of it?
exposed it?
It was a picture of supposedly who it was.
So say they expose her or whatever, or this all comes out, and then he decides to go to another team or whatever, and they hire him and they pay. Like, it's a win-win. Like, you still get to be a head coach. Like, that's fucked up.
The funny
But
thing,
that's if you land on your feet.
You might lose your wife.
once
Yeah,
again,
man.
we don't even know for sure if he technically is even cheating.
You damn thought.
I was saying, that's what I'm saying. I don't care about the
you
cheating part.
never
But the cheating
know.
part is
When it
slander
gets to-
make you look at him a certain type of way.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Nia Long is successful, he's successful. They both like once again rich people. When you rich and you
Yeah,
got
that high
money,
profile lifestyle.
okay,
It's a
cool.
little different.
We married, but we also got side pieces. So you think Nia Long don't got no side pieces, or niggas ain't throwing themselves at her? Come on now.
Come on.
And she ain't catching a couple of them?
How long they
Come
been
on now.
married?
I don't know.
Keep-
I didn't even know he was married to her until this shit came out.
I didn't
That's
know.
what he
I didn't
said.
know he
I'm
was
like, who the
married
fuck
to
is
her
he?
until he got hired. Until he got hired as the coach last
And I
year.
watch
I was
basketball.
like,
Now y'all got me invested.
he married to Nia Long?
And
I
watch
didn't even know
this
that
nigga?
until they said he cheated on Nia
Hey.
Long. I'm like he was
got
married
game.
to her.
Nigga might get game, man.
He ain't got no basketball. He
They
ain't got
had
no
a
basketball.
son in 2011.
He be coaching her. How he
Hey,
coaching
he
us.
words.
They got engaged in 2015. So they got a minute together.
Yeah, it's not
They in the
like,
game.
like fresh. I know.
Once again,
He lost in the
yeah.
finals.
They've been engaged for 7 years though.
that
They
shit
not
weighs
married?
on the
They not
man.
married?
Hold on. Wait a damn minute.
They're
Wait
not
a damn
married?
minute.
That boy got caught. See,
Los Angeles
Coaching her
signed
like
a
he
fiance,
coaching them.
This ain't the
former
first
husband,
time.
been
This ain't
engaged
the
for a
first time.
while.
Lost out here too.
Love was complicated. Yada yada yada. This was 9 hours ago. So are they not married?
They say they people been
That's what I'm
saying they were.
saying, bro. That's why I'm.
So are they actually married or not?
They just
And
ain't
he
firing
look
them.
he
not firing them.
I
but
just think
sitting
it's
them on
fucked up.
punishment.
I just think it's fucked up putting their business out there like that. It's personal. And if y'all fire him, then I understand y'all putting it out because this is why we fired them. But if y'all gonna keep him, why y'all putting personal business out there like that?
To keep him in his spot and make you look at him a certain way. Like this
No,
is
I
why
know
they
that.
got him in this spot.
I know that, but
that's a red flag.
They talking
if
more
y'all
about-
been together that long,
No.
y'all not married.
they talking way too
No,
much.
it ain't. It ain't no red flag.
That's a red
That's
flag.
not a
Yeah,
red
that's
flag, at least.
They
Stay committed
And you got
to
a
each
kid
other.
together?
Y'all have
Not
the
a
same
red
vows.
No.
No, Boston did
Listen.
this to look out for Brett Favre. That's the only reason they did this shit.
Yeah.
They want
Oh
to take
my
the heat off
God,
Brett
bro.
Favre. That's why. Brett
See, I
Favre.
wish black people stick
I don't
together
under,
like that.
I don't understand how Brett Favre
Yeah.
is getting away with this.
ESPN reporting this? Y'all ain't got nothing else to report this
They
this
do
season,
the
huh?
Brett
That-
Favre shit.
They don't want to report
What
that.
is going on with Brett Favre?
Yeah,
anyway?
please
hear about
enlighten everybody
So
listening.
I think I
his
heard
daughter,
that,
his daughter she's in college. I forgot what college, but she plays on the volleyball team. And instead of donating, his millions of dollars because this nigga's responsible by Wrangler jeans and all that shit, instead of donating your own money and going to do these public speeches, he got in touch with somebody in Mississippi, the poorest state in the country, mind you. He got in touch with somebody in Mississippi who works in their government there and basically got over $5 million in welfare and used that money to basically build a whole new gym for the volleyball for his daughter, like at the school. So instead of using your own money to do all that or donating the money to do that, you take welfare money.
Money that you should most definitely have in
No, you
your
ain't shit
position
for
and
that.
all the brand deals that you've had and all the opportunities that you've been afforded, bro.
And
you got to steal
There's
money.
a recording of him talking to the dude in the basic government that's going to okay him getting the welfare money. Brett Favre said to him, like, if I do this, are you sure nobody's going to find out? Something along the lines of that.
You ain't shit.
So, or like, who's going to know?
Yeah, you
if I
knew
if
how
I
it was
sign this,
going to fucking look.
Yeah, if I sign this, who's going to know?
Hey, look
You
here,
ain't shit.
Jack.
So Brett
Rich
Favre,
people doing rich people shit.
fuck that. Fuck, no,
What?
take that back. When
That's
Colin
rich people
Kaepernick
doing
took a
rich
knee,
people.
they made
No,
such a
that's-
big thing
that's
about
not
it.
Oh.
true. It's shitty
Colin
people doing
Kaepernick
it.
took a knee.
I'm not justifying it.
No,
I'm definitely not justifying saying that was
but
right.
this is
at
not a
all
rich. This is not a
standards.
rich thing. When Colin Kaepernick took a knee, they were loud as fuck about it.
Yeah.
When Michael Vick got busted for the dog fights, which he was not even there when it got busted.
No, don't even get me on the Michael Vick. Nope.
But he was not there when he did
That's
it.
another podcast.
But anyway, when that shit happened with Mike Vick, they did not let that nigga live it down. He still can't. He still honestly get brought up with it today.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, no, they need to be on Brett
Y'all
Favre.
drag-
for sure.
No, but he did his time and did.
Y'all
whatever. Y'all
dragging
need to
that
stop with
man down. Y'all doing all this shit. Terrell Owens ain't even do shit wrong. Terrell Owens, they called him a diva just because he has an expressive personality. Y'all drag that man. Y'all drag all these different players. But when it comes to Brett Favre, y'all let this shit slide. Y'all
I
not
didn't even
talk
hear about it till you shared something today on Twitter or
You
something.
got to.
I didn't even hear about it.
Yeah.
Bro, he
Brett
stole
Favre.
$5 million in welfare money, which is taking money away from the other people who actually need the welfare money because Mississippi is the poorest state in the country.
And nigga, that's where they wearing Wrangler jeans at. That's why your Wrangler jeans getting sold.
Yes, you sponsored by them.
You're a different
That's
type of disgusting.
You stealing from the same people that's buying your shit,
You're a different type of disgusting.
So-
You need to go to jail.
nigga.
But Brett
Like,
Favre always got some
Boy,
shit.
like,
Brett
what gives
Favre-
you the right to double dip in the market?
Brett Favre always got some shit to say. Like
Nigga,
when the whole
you on
Colin
that shit.
Kaepernick thing was happening, he was against Cap and all that. When there's a bunch of racists, like when people are fighting against racism, he always got some shit to say. Now you stealing welfare money from motherfuckers.
But
and
I see why he
quiet as
chose
shit.
Mississippi. It's
Huh?
because it's the poorest. So
Yes,
they
he
probably
lives
have
there,
more.
too.
So
He
they
lives-
have more probably welfare shit going on and
He
stuff
lives
there.
there and
So
his-
it's probably more. Can
his-
he live there?
His daughter's school is there too.
Oh, so yeah, and it's convenience.
I mean,
Nigga,
you have money. You have the money.
You are a millionaire, bro. At
Bro.
least.
Some of the
At
Bro,
richest
this
least.
is
people
what
are
What do you
I
broke.
say,
need?
y'all.
What do you need
Send
to
that- send that
People
record.
finesse
do rich
five?
people shit. Rich people don't like spending their money.
True.
Or some rich people are actually
But
broke in reality.
my thing is,
Yes.
why is
But I don't
ESPN,
think Brett Favre
why is
broke.
ESPN and Fox
He
and
broke.
all these other networks
Uh-uh.
not saying shit about this? Why is everybody quiet about it?
That's horrible.
Oh no, they need to
But
be
y'all
yeah,
already
this
talking
little
about
tiny cheating
But
scandal
y'all
that's not
talk
even
about
really a
fucking-
real scandal is
Nigga,
getting.
Yeah.
nigga get some cheeks.
Y'all dragging Ime Udoka.
We're getting a little side. Consensual, by the way.
Consensual.
We love a consensual king.
Like, a lot of people didn't. A lot of people really didn't even know who Ime Udoka was.
I have no idea who that man was. I
Until
never even heard that
yesterday.
name in my
Until
life.
today. Like,
Me neither.
That's a cool ass
I only
name, bro.
know him because I really watch basketball.
But like
That's
they,
the only reason.
they dragging that man through the mud, but not saying shit on Brett Favre.
Garbage.
Y'all are making sure they had one segment on ESPN when it first when the news came out. They had one segment on it, and then after that, they have not talked about it since. So nobody going to talk about it. Y'all just going to let that shit.
Hey,
Y'all
Stephen
ain't
A.
got
No, Stephen A.
JJ.
Stephen A. is the one who talked about it that
Okay,
one
he
day.
did?
He was the one.
Hey, Stephen A.
He was
no,
the
I
one who
need
talked
you on
about it,
that.
and
I need
Brett, not Brett Favre.
Skip and Shannon.
Shannon,
Come on now.
Shannon and Skip talked about
They
it
did?
that day, and then
Okay.
Stephen A. talked about it that day. But that was the only day they talked about it. They moved on. Skip and Shannon, y'all need to be on this a lot more because y'all motherfuckers are
Talking too much about
Y'all was
LeBron James and the
yeah.
fucking Lakers all the fucking time.
Y'all
Like,
was
them
talking-
niggas are not doing anything right now. Talk about something else. Y'all have a 3-hour block and y'all 3 hours showing y'all talk 2 hours about the Lakers.
Off season. This is that we just starting to get back to sports. They off season
But no,
is literally the same thing.
Okay, because
Cowboys, Lakers,
even the offseason, when LeBron
New
was
York.
just when LeBron went on Instagram Live and was just having that little shoot around with his sons, they talked about it on Skip and Shannon the very
20
next day.
minute segment, bro.
And y'all
About a clip.
of LeBron,
LeBron
just,
shooting around with his
just
kids.
having a basketball shoot around.
Come
with
on
his
now.
sons.
Like,
LeBron posted that he back in the gym. I'm back in the lab getting ready. Year 20.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all take that and make that into a 20-minute segment. All this shit y'all talk about LeBron. Fuck that. LeBron working out. Okay, that's fine. That's normal shit.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about this Brett
Consistently
Favre
has
thing.
never done anything but his job, his motherfucking job,
Exactly.
and helping the community. That's literally it.
Yeah. Or
Like, it's not interesting
They talk about
anymore.
the Dallas Cowboys 24/7.
Which we all know that they're fucking on one. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing
Oh,
every
Dallas
year.
Cowboys are going to get talked about.
They
Yeah,
are.
yeah.
I get it.
Like, I get
have
the
a
Cowboys.
have a segment about the Cowboys. Have a segment about LeBron. But don't have 3 segments about the same shit over and over, or just drag one longer, or Baker Mayfield.
That's why they so
Yeah.
happy fucking football and started back up. They really got something to talk about
yeah.
now.
Oh my God. I'm like, please, these motherfuckers something to
Perfect
go
time to talk about Brett Favre, ex
Facts.
NFL player.
Exactly.
on. Yeah, bring that shit
Trash.
back up. I need Shannon on that. I ain't gonna cap.
Shannon went off. Shannon went the hardest when he found out about that.
Yeah, like I need that. I need that again.
That energy.
Yeah.
But anyway, since we are already talking about cheaters, and liars.
That's so funny. I was literally like, speaking of cheaters.
So
Yeah, I need to be enlightened on this one.
do y'all believe that Adam Levine really
Yes.
was out here inboxing this chick?
Yes.
I don't even know what happened. I'm a blank slate right now.
This chick is trying to play victim.
There's
I know who it
5
is,
girls have
But
came
I don't
forward.
know who he is facially.
5.
Maroon 5.
Yeah.
The lead singer Maroon 5.
I know who he is.
He was on
Well,
The
no,
Voice as well.
Facially,
Yeah,
I
The
can't
Voice,
see
yeah.
I can't see his face right now in my head.
But
He ain't shit.
him messing around with other women, like I believe he messed around with other women. He's a famous musician. It's gonna happen.
So what did he do? He was just messaging girls,
Corn on
like
the cob.
DMing
Basically.
girls,
Corn on the cob.
Basically,
On Instagram.
and he
was
married.
He was messing. Yeah,
He's married to a Victoria's Secret model.
Okay.
Anyway,
I mean,
this chick basically
Leave alone
came.
getting cheated on right now.
But this chick basically came out and said that
She's pregnant with their, I can't even pronounce this girl's name though, Bahidi Prinsloo. Yeah. Anyways, she's one of the Victoria's Secret, like one
I'll
of the
let
OG
Alicia explain
angels.
Go ahead, Alicia, take it away.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's pregnant with their 4th child, and in currently,
Okay.
like she like literally just posted a picture of her pregnant like a couple weeks ago. Anyways, so the first girl came out on TikTok. She's like an Instagram model, OnlyFans girl, and was like, yeah, basically she said the reason why she was coming forward is because she sent screenshots to one of her friends. One of her friends threatened to sell the screenshots to the tabloids. So she was coming forward, and basically, like, the conversation was flirty. He was just like, oh, you're like the hottest girl I've ever seen in my life. Like, but the thing that really gets me is all the DMs are so bad. Like, they're not even like simping, like, or it looks like a teenager is literally shooting his shot in the DMs. No. Like, I don't know if he thinks, okay, I'm Adam Levine, so I don't gotta try. Like, it's not even
that's
like,
probably exactly what it
these
is.
hoes see this
Like,
blue check. The fuck going on?
all the girls look alike. They're all like, if you look them up, they're all like Instagram models, basically Instagram thoughts, except for one, which is kind of weird and kind of like on the, I don't know if she has been confirmed.
What was the?
You need your little low key one.
She's a low key one. I guess she's like a yoga instructor type. And then somebody commented was like, "Hey," but he was literally so one of them like whatever. She was like hot, obviously, like you know, like the Instagrams, like the big boobs, the big lips, whatever. He was in this one girl's DMs, and this is where I lost it completely. So once that first girl came forward, everybody's like, "Oh, she's just saying like she didn't get picked." But like one of the messages he sent her was like, "Hey, my wife is I guess her name is Sumner. I don't even know how to pronounce this. Sumner. That's the name of the first girl.
Yep,
Sumner.
Sumner.
Yeah. So he goes, my wife is pregnant with the 4th baby. We're having our 4th child. Would it be weird if I named it Sumner? Like after you, basically. And she was like, that was pretty much the last like straw.
Is
like
the
between
corniest
shit.
That's shit.
Oh,
that's shit.
Disgusting.
Wait, that's shit people do when they want your
Disgusting.
attention. So I got to go extra. I got to do something extra to get you to actually say something.
Yeah, like she was like pretty much like she realized that, and people are like pretty much going in on this girl, but like when you think of celebrities in the grand scheme of things, like you don't know what's going on in their lives. Like everybody's like, you knew he was married, blah blah blah. Like really,
Yeah,
like I feel she knew he was married. She definitely knew the homegirl was pregnant and had kids. But like it's the same context. Just because he's a celebrity doesn't make it any different. Like she just she said she was 19, 20 in the industry.
It don't make it any different. But don't sit here and try to play victim either.
No,
like you
I totally agree. Which I don't really think she was trying to play victim.
No, she was. She said he manipulated her.
Yeah,
she said
true.
she was young and he manipulated her.
No, you saw
but
Adam
been talking
Levine in
for
your
9
DMs,
months.
and I don't know if they. So this was the first girl, and he claimed, which good save. He was like, "Oh, we never had an affair because technically there was no proof of them actually like hooking up, getting together." But the other girls that started coming forward, the one girl. There was another girl, she was kind of like desperate in the DMs. Like it didn't look like he was giving no feedback. Like he was like, the one girl was like, yeah, I love metal music. And she was like, I'm kind of weird. Haha, like pick me. And he was basically like, oh, that's cool, witchy, LOL. Like he was literally messaging like a teenage boy. I'm like, he really doesn't have to try. So then the one girl though, which was, in my opinion, was the hottest of the group. Like she had, tats, all that. The one girl he was messaging, there's no way they didn't fuck because like the way he was messaging, like, can't wait to see that again. Like, and one of the messages was like, so pretty much he was sending her video messages. Like you can't fake video messages like of you guys talking like down bad. And he was like sending her things like you could tell it didn't show what she was sending, but she was sending something, which good for you. You're OnlyFans. Adam Levine's messaging you. Of course you're going to message back. Who cares? Yeah. So he was messaging like one of the corniest ones was like, holy fuck, that body, fuck. Like, and then he was like, I don't know what I would do with that ass. Something like, he said, literally, I'm dead. I was reading these to my boyfriend because I was like, we'll get to that in a minute. I was like, if you ever come into, I don't care if you cheat, whatever. Like the relationship would be over at that point. But if insult to injury, you're being corny in the DMs and you're still cheating this way.
Yeah, I think Adam Levine never had to pick up game. He's Adam Levine.
He was like, I would buy a steak dinner, or I would buy you a steak dinner, like just to put, like just basically to eat your ass. Like I would do anything to like get your ass. Like I would take
Adam
you out to
Levine
dinner.
said that?
Yes, like he was in the DMs, like trying so hard. Like I would do anything for that ass. Holy fuck! Oh shit! Hourglass emoji. The hourglass emoji. That's like, that's the best game you're coming with.
Okay.
Goodbye. Log off for me.
I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm surprised, but.
Log off for me, baby.
The level of like this is like equivalent to a 3rd-degree burn. What this man has in cornball juice infected into his skin,
no, it's
bro.
very cringy.
Like he is never like. No.
It's pretty bad.
Did you hear what she was just saying?
The DMs.
I'm gonna buy you a steak dinner just so I can eat that.
Why these women coming? Like they just coming? I don't know. Like. What is going on?
So the first girl came forward and everybody basically crucified her as they do. Yeah. And then other girls started coming forward. Okay. And that's when they were like, okay, like the DMs are very similar, like
I don't know.
Cringy similar. So
I
I'm
don't
like,
think
you
that make him a
can't.
cornball just because when you think about it,
Corny.
he I'm not saying he had game or work.
This one got mad. That's what unraveled the whole thing.
The first one. Okay. The first one, for sure.
I don't know, man.
Adam Levine he never had to learn game because I'm Adam Levine. Bitch, you know who I am.
Josh, you had to work for yours. That man ain't got to work for you.
Yeah. Okay, fine.
And he get the picks.
Yeah.
He don't just get the regular picks. He get the picks.
I will admit,
Maroon 5.
I will admit, bro, I am jealous of blue checkmark game because I don't have that. And I won't have that for a while, but I'm coming for that motherfucker. Best trust and believe. And when I have that...
Listen what she said. She said,
they're gonna
I will definitely be taking some time off of Instagram, though. He said, haha, all right, distract yourself by fucking with me. Like, what?
I ain't gonna lie. I like that.
You know one-liner shooter.
No.
That was all right.
That is corny.
No, that was good.
No.
That's equivalent to like what you doing laying down without me. That's equivalent to that.
No, yeah, literally.
You catch them off
guard with that one. Asking without me.
Yes.
Yes.
I feel really bad for his wife. Like you're literally full on.
Why would you not want to be here with me?
Time out. Once again, we don't know if his wife was cool with it or not.
That's what people are saying pretty much. Is you don't know what goes on behind closed doors. But
yeah, because if this many people,
when you high profile relationships, there's a lot of shit that motherfuckers let slide.
And he keeps bringing up, I'm having another baby. Wifey is pregnant. And I'm having a boy, all caps. Like, Z caps.
Listen,
I'm naming him Zaya. He will be a badass. Like, what?
Maybe it's the naiveness in me, but I just think that these famous dudes would just be a lot more smarter if they were legit, like, fully going behind their chicks' backs.
Like, if you're trying to fuck, that's what you're going to do. This is what I'm saying. You're Adam Levine. If you were really trying to hide this shit, you would have random associate person, whatever, go up to random, not saying like, maybe you just have this fantasy of like the Instagram girls, but like, if you're trying to hook up with a random person, I would have a random person go up to random person and say, here, Adam Levine wants to meet you, this location, boom, boom, boom. It's that easy. Why can't you?
You can't. Unless they, like, you gotta be on FaceTime.
Yeah, he'd be like, you pull up your associate's phone.
Like, I think
if you got a FaceTime, because you can't.
And you're like, this is Adam Levine.
Walking up to somebody.
No. I try to give.
I got Chris Brown around the corner. You trying to come with me?
It would be Chris Brown too.
I try to give people the benefit of the doubt because, like, if I'm out here trying to cheat on you, I'm not trying to leave a paper trail that you can just screenshot. And
That's
send.
what I'm saying.
Like, it's gonna be so like 007-ish to where this dude meets up with you. Hey, look, it's Adam Levine. Hey, come meet with me. And then when you meet with me, there's no phones, no cameras, sign this NDA.
Mm-hmm.
Holy fuck, that body of yours is absurd.
Like
that's kind of corny. That's kind of corny.
How are you such an hourglass?
My issue with the girl in the video when she first came out and said that is just that she was trying to play the victim. That's the only thing that bothered me, is because you knew what you were doing.
He didn't say he was going to eat ass. He said, I would buy a steak dinner and whisper sweet nothings into it. I'm sorry. He didn't say he would eat it.
Wait, you going to whisper sweet nothings into the steak dinner?
No, into the ass.
Oh.
Into that ass.
That's kind of smooth.
Okay.
I ain't say I was gonna eat it. I
would text him back like, I'm a vegetarian. Goodbye.
But basically, like old girl was trying to paint herself as a victim, and that's the thing that rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah. I think it was the way that she went about it.
Yeah,
she should have just been like, I just need to like. She should have just, the way that she was talking, and I don't know if it's just because she's like one of those Instagram models, and then it looked really bad because she was like promoting her OnlyFans afterwards. Like if you promote anything afterwards,
that too. But then you outing somebody. People don't like when you're outing people. Mm. And yeah, your friend said that like, yeah, I'm gonna sell this to a tabloid. Or let them sell it to the tabloids. That way, he got time to prep and try to block all this, and so do you. I'm gonna say you try to jump the gun and expose him. Now you just look like you're doing it for clout. People are already gonna think you're doing it for clout, especially you promoting your Instagram and your OnlyFans. It really making it look like you're doing it for clout. Then you want to say, I was manipulated. Like, well, y'all only been talking at most a year.
Well, that was
so
also
you grew
the
drastically
red flag.
In a year like that.
Because he instantly made a statement. Like literally, she posted her thing and he instantly had a statement. We never had an affair.
Adam Levine is a superstar. You think that's not going to get back to him that quick?
I'm saying the statement was like almost, I could have typed that shit for him.
And then you would get you a little show and get
I'm saying you could have just like let it fizzled out. He instantly made a statement. We never had an affair. I had a moment of weakness, which he never denied the DMs. So you're already saying, and that's where he fucked up because now all the other girls coming forward, everyone's going to believe them.
Fuck up. He told the truth.
He told
you're a whore.
You got to tell the truth at that point.
He can still be a whore, but he told the truth.
You got to tell the truth at that point because if you sit there and deny, and then more chicks keep coming out.
You didn't have to deny. You could have just like chill for a second, like seen, and then when all the other girls came forward, I feel like that's when you make your apology.
No, ain't no chilling. You got to jump. You got to get ahead of it,
especially in this
the worst
culture.
Yeah, and the worst part is, it's like it's like he has to use that blue checkmark game, or it's like, how do you know it's him? You know what I'm saying?
He gotta.
I was still.
Now, if you're DMing, if that's what you're doing, that's how you're.
No, I would still be sus.
You got to get ahead of the curve before it gets too big and you can't handle it anymore.
If a celebrity DMs me, I'm still gonna be sus.
It's the same thing with Deshaun Watson.
FaceTime me.
Deshaun Watson. He tried to jump ahead of the gun, but by that time, multiple women had already came out.
Yeah,
he's like, I'm ready to defend my honor, and then it just kept growing from there. So now, like, even like if Deshaun Watson's telling the truth, most society don't believe it because so many people got ahead of it. If Adam Levine just sat back for 2 days and let the shit keep growing, nobody gonna believe him. They gonna really. I mean, people already think he cheated on his wife.
I don't know though because like the way it's different for like Deshaun Watson or whatever because like people are saying it like it wasn't consensual. Like in all of these instances, they were saying basically like he was DMing them and it was consensual. Like I feel like people don't put you on a chopping block as much.
No, because they people, society like to paint.
Are you sure about that?
Society like to paint women as victims. Which is why old girl tried to
I'm saying if it was consensual, they're not as.
But no, I'm not saying that. Like,
hence, homegirl was trying to play the victim. They're like, you were.
It still would be bad.
You knew you were attacking a married man.
It's still bad because people are saying like, "Oh, I feel so bad for his wife," and like dragging his wife into it. Now, we don't know what type of setup him and his wife have. You one of the most famous musicians in the world. You have one of the biggest bands of all time. Like. Women are going to throw themselves at you. She's probably like, as long as you don't come home with no extra kids, no diseases, everything here is taken care of, and I ain't got to hear about it.
You can only assume that just to make it more salvageable, but maybe he's just a horrible, shitty human being, and his wife is at home pregnant right now looking at all these posts.
That's also an assumption.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
We don't know. So before people just completely come shit on him and start dragging his pregnant wife into this, just handle it between him and old girl who out of his shit.
Alisha, which one would you say is more likely though? Would you say is more likely that he gets dragged for like what he's been doing, the DMs and all that, or that? Fuck, I lost my train of thought. Basically, like it's basically something with the wife and they like approved of it or whatever, and it was no big deal at all.
So basically, do you think that him and his wife have that agreement? Or do you think that they don't? And his wife is finding out now.
Which do you think is more likely?
I'm gonna say no, based off the nature of the DMs, like how corny he was being. Like
that's just his game.
No, and like some of the DMs, like compared to like one girl to the other, like you could tell the ones that he was like fucking or trying to fuck. Like the other ones were just kind of like testing the waters. Like I feel like, and I feel like if you have this arrangement, you're Adam Levine and homegirl. I don't even know how to pronounce her name. I'm sorry. You're a Victoria's Secret model X. Why would you go through the chance of like anything like you said, of anything getting leaked? Why wouldn't you just have like, okay, you're gonna cheat on me, but you can't keep it out. You can't have it out in the public. Like, why would you embarrass yourself to that level?
The game is the same, but you don't approach every chick the exact same. Mm-hmm. Regardless if you have game or not, you don't.
He does not have game. That's corny.
Don't approach every chick the same.
It's hideous. Yeah, no, I know that, but I'm just saying like. The way that he went about it, the way he was talking was not giving. And then you mention your wife and how she's pregnant, like that. You thought that's going to solidify a deal with any woman?
Listen, he was being honest.
Yeah. You know I'm married already, so you already know about her.
Adam
Secondly,
Levine.
I'm Adam fucking Levine. You're not about to have my phone number.
Now we can't skip over.
You're not about to have my phone number. So yeah, we texting through Instagram.
I am not leaving blue check game off the table. I can't remove that from the table because
I would because I'd be like,
how long has Maroon 5 been famous? Since they was like early 20s, late 20s.
Like got famous. That's impossible to take away from Adam Levine.
He was probably
he's always going to be that.
So
I think it's been around for a long time, and on a lot of big mainstream TV shows, reacting and bringing in the new generation of different artists and everything and having an influence on them.
You know when there's that artist that like
going nowhere.
Well, not even artist, but like that celebrity that you just irks you, like in a little way. I'm saying it's like he was that celebrity for me. So I am eating this shit up. Like yes, I like Maroon 5. Yes, I saw the hype, but like you know what I'm saying. Like I just never really got the hype over this man. Like how women would just lose their shit. I didn't really.
He's good looking. Exactly. He made good.
And he
music.
just irked me in a certain way. And then he was on The Voice, and his personality irked me even more. I'm like, he's kind of a tool. Like when you really break it down.
He's good looking. He's famous. He makes some of the most popular music.
You know what I'm saying?
He can sing. He never had to develop a real personality and or game. Especially, I got famous my late teens or early 20s.
That's what I'm saying.
So he wasn't even fully developed as an adult before he got famous.
Yeah.
Girl, all I gotta do is walk up to girls and say I'm Adam Levine.
I say fuck that body.
Yeah, and you know, listen, them same girls that's out there at them concerts fainting over him, they're on Instagram.
Yes. And he inboxing these chicks is like, yo, like his game is trash because he never had to work for it for real.
You're ick.
So I'm just saying. To be honest, I think most celebrity couples that are rich and famous, I think most celebrity couples have a agreement between the man and the woman.
Why? Because they're rich and famous. Like I just can't buy it. I can't.
Not even necessarily because not even because they're rich and famous. I just think that because of the lifestyle that y'all live.
If that's the lifestyle you want to live, don't be in a monogamous relationship.
They're probably not in a monogamous one.
Exactly. They have agreement amongst each other.
The woman is probably like, okay, look, the house is taken care of. I'm taken care of. The kids are taken care of. As long as you don't bring me no disease, no outside babies, and you don't got me out here looking stupid, and I don't have to hear about it, I'm cool. What I don't know, I'm not going to ask. How was the trip? Don't tell me about if you were doing this, but how was the trip? You go on tour, you go on these 40 state tours, and you're gonna be gone from fucking April all the way to November. I'm not gonna see you in that time period. You expect neither one of them to get no ass, let alone these chicks gonna be throwing ass at you left and right.
Their access is different.
Yes. Why, Alisha and porn? Where do you think the whole pool boy scene come from, or the dude come fix the busted pipes, or the mailman, or like all these different sex scenes?
Pizza delivery.
Where do you think they get the inspiration from?
Real life.
That is real life.
You saw how many mailman kids out here, and they think the daddy really their daddy? What?
The dad is at work. The dad is away on a business trip, gone doing something. The mom haven't had shit in a while. Bam, here's this dude. Let me take it from you. Mom. Same thing, vice versa. When the dad's working all the time and his secretary throw herself at him. Where do you think the inspiration for these scenes come from?
They ain't pulling a shot.
Well, that's just human nature. I'm just saying.
Exactly.
So is monogamy, though. It's part of human nature.
Monogamy is like that for most lower income relationships.
Am I ignoring the temptations that come with? But I feel like also some celebrities couples are more successful than the average person.
You can ignore temptation for so long.
No, I'm saying though, if you think it's not even about that. It's not about like. I think of monogamy in a different way. I'm saying like not all celebrity couples are out here just fucking. I feel like some of them actually are real, and I'm just gonna sit in my little bubble and pretend. But think about it: like you're comfortable, you're doing. I'm assuming things that both of you enjoy doing. That person can relate on you, especially if you're rich and famous, onto a level that like other people can't relate to you. You're probably chilling together.
Yeah,
you probably.
But if you're a celebrity couple, but then like if you
let me sit.
If I'm if I'm the famous one and you not really.
Yeah, if there's like a dynamic for sure.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to really move like how I move.
But also,
and temptation ain't gonna be thrown at you like it is
on that level. There's a lot of like celebrity couples that are like average ass girl and hot ass dude, or vice versa, and people are like, oh, why are they still together? Blah blah blah. Like, I just feel like it just matters on what you're doing at the end of the day.
I say you can only
probably finances to play in that.
You can only deny temptation for so long.
I feel like based off the whole scenario and based off the fact that I don't like him, that he was just cheating and he was hurting homegirl's heart.
I want to give him enough credit.
Nope.
Like to not do that.
I'm just saying
wrong is wrong regardless. But then again, it's not my relationship, so I don't know.
You're wrong, and that's embarrassing as fuck.
I don't know.
If I got cheated on as a celebrity, as a Victoria's Secret model celebrity with a hot, like say I'm in this situation, I'd be like, damn, that's fucked up. Like this girl came forward, but then all the other girls came forward, and then the DMs started getting leaked. Like that's just embarrassing.
That's when the issue in the relationship comes because, like I told your ass not to have me looking stupid.
That's embarrassing. Yeah, that's when the deal ends. I'm gonna come at you for everything that you own. I'm gonna slander your name. I'm gonna take half your earnings through child support or whatever arrangement, and then that's it. We're done. Divorce, whatever we got to do. It's going to get messy. Cornball.
That's definitely.
I'm going to send a package of corn to your motherfucking house, have it delivered.
Fuck no.
In a little jar of cornball juice. Corn juice. We're done.
Get your side chicks together, man.
If I'm Adam Levine, we signed a prenup before we get married. If I'm Adam Levine famous and Adam Levine money, and you not already bringing in that kind of money.
But
like,
she's rich too.
I'm not getting
or she got money.
Yeah,
she's a model.
She got money, but I'm saying, dude, she got Maroon 5 money.
No,
exactly. She got
Let's look it up.
And
she wanted the top Victoria's Secret model.
I mean, she does now because she's married to him. She do now.
Also, too, if we get if you file in California and we get a divorce in California, she can then be entitled to half your money for the rest of y'all life.
Okay, his net worth is $160 million. Obviously.
Oh, really quick off topic. They officially suspended Ime for the full season.
Oh yeah, they said that shit earlier. It's pretty much gonna be gone.
They hold him in the background while they test out their new coach.
Joe Mazzulla is his name. I just saw. I kind of wanted to talk about because we didn't talk about it last week. The Hailey Bailey being the Little Mermaid in the live action.
My only issues with this, and I'm sorry, motherfuckers can hate me for it.
Oh, her net worth is only 30.
I hate how far apart their eyes are.
To the shit.
Yeah.
I was
like my only issue with them is their eyes are too far apart.
No, wait, we needed to dive into this because I saw your tweet the other day and it opened something that was factual.
What did I say?
No, that you retweeted. It was one that was like...
Why would you say something so true yet so brave?
The one about her not having sex appeal. About her having sex appeal.
Somebody put on Twitter like Chloe and Hailey Bailey. Hailey, like, what's their last name? Bailey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Chloe and Hailey, right?
Yeah.
Chloe and Hailey Bailey. They have the sex appeal of a Ford F-150.
Like basically they're saying they don't have no sex appeal and everybody is enraged right now.
That shit is hilarious. Their eyes bother me. They sing, they're beautiful women. They can sing their ass off. But when I just look at their face, their eyes are like fish eyes almost. It bothers the shit.
Little Mermaid.
That's probably why she got cast. I'm just thankful they're not cockeyed. If they was cockeyed, boy.
But they got money.
This is going down this road.
They got fame and money too. So like that's the best you're ever gonna look unless you get surgery. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like people are taking it very offensive that they're like, but there are celebrities out here that are.
Mondo can't hold his shit together. I was listening to you, Alicia, but Mondo's over there losing his shit.
But there's celebrities out here that look good but don't have sex appeal. Adam Levine to me.
Yes.
I think he looks good, but I just don't think he got no sex appeal.
Chloe, like, they don't look. I mean, they're beautiful to me. They're beautiful to me, but somebody else probably find them drop dead gorgeous.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it depends on the market.
Chloe don't look as bad to me as Haley. Yeah. Haley's the younger one, right?
Yeah.
Haley is the one that's. Who's the Little Mermaid? Haley.
I think Haley.
Yeah, Haley.
Chloe don't
the
look.
other one they trying to push up like the next Beyonce.
Yeah.
Chloe isn't as.
Let her do her thing over here.
Chloe's not as like eyes far apartness to me as it is Haley. Mm-hmm. It just bothers the shit out of me because like I be like looking at it and I be thinking to myself, I'm like, am I the only one that sees this?
No, you're right.
You're not, but listen.
You're really
don't nobody want to say nothing.
Because I don't see nobody on social media saying it. So I'm seeing it and I'm just
and
like,
it literally has become a thing. And I'm like, I'm not gonna partake. And then I saw your tweet and I was like, that is the most accurate thing I've ever fucking heard.
Somebody said it was
I think
funny.
All right,
I think she's gonna be dope. I think she's gonna be dope in the role.
She gonna kill that.
How do you feel about a black woman being a Little Mermaid? How do you feel about that?
I mean, they got white people playing Egyptian gods in movies and playing Egyptians and all that shit. So it's the same difference.
But I just want it to be, nigga, make your own shit.
Yeah, because me and
I say.
Me and Mono were talking about this.
But I also said that. I said, I'm not mad because they got motherfuckers playing Egyptians. All these white motherfuckers. The only one they got black is Prince of Egypt, and that's a cartoon.
To be honest, I've never even seen Little Mermaid, so I don't give a fuck. It ain't
you ain't never seen none of the series?
Nah.
Look at Brandy Cinderella. Absolutely iconic.
I'm pretty sure they had issues with it back then too, but because it was on social media, they didn't say nothing.
Yeah. That's when the Cinderella. I remember. I don't even really remember though. Wow.
Yeah, the original is white, but I'm just saying, like the one that I connected to, and like really, and that was back in the day before, you know what I'm saying.
All I know is like white people find a way to somehow make
everything about
said
them.
Movie about their race.
But it's about race.
Well,
it is, but like Black Panther, for example.
That's the reason they put a black woman in there.
Like Black Panther, for example, it's always the one white dude that saved the entire country while he's fighting the main villain. Yeah, he's fighting Killmonger. But if this white dude let this plane get out of here, then Wakanda's fucked.
Wait, who are we talking about right now?
Oh,
the CIA.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
How was the sidekick? They let the white man be the sidekick in the movie.
Yeah, you gotta have a little white action in there for the white people.
Yeah, diversity. That's what they call
I'm sure Prince Eric will be white. He hasn't been. I don't know. Have they said
Martin Luther King will be white
is?
in his biopic?
I'm dead.
I'll make sure he's white. It's gonna be played by Liam Neeson.
But what does the prince look like? Have they said what he looked like?
Because
in Brandy Cinderella, I think he was Asian. So I was like, damn, y'all really came.
Yeah, they came double.
They came with it, and they killed that shit.
He gonna be mixed. He gonna come in with curly ass hair.
He
gonna come in with S curl in his hair. He's gonna come
like, fuck that body.
Well, one of
the hourglass.
I was gonna say the. Oh, go ahead, Josh.
I was gonna say one of the arguments that I was hearing from the other side, where, just because I heard this from Matt Walsh a little bit ago. I was listening to it, and basically how he was explaining it's almost like black washing in a way. It's like the reverse of whitewashing, where basically any actors that want or are getting roles in like ethnicities that are not theirs, they just simply can't do just because they're not of that ethnicity. Like even on The Simpsons, for example.
I know what you mean.
Where they're doing that like with the voice actors and everything, right?
I think.
And basically what he's saying is they're doing that where they're forcing like traditionally white characters on to like be different ethnicities in a sense. Yeah. And, like, is that a form of like blackwashing in a sense, or like just the reverse of it?
I don't think it's blackwashing. I think it's money and diversity.
Mm-hmm. Especially right now.
If I remake Little Mermaid, I'm gonna make some good money off of it.
Mm-hmm.
But
like
it's gonna be
version?
Live action, but it's gonna be mostly grown white women and young white women going to go see that.
Yeah.
But if I put a little black girl in this, now I got black little girls coming to see this, and they mama, and then I got the whole black community wanting to support it because the white people are against it. So now I'm gonna get more support for it because it's diversity, and then I'm gonna bring in other ethnicities too.
Yep.
Because the other ethnicities
Just
are gonna
to
want to
show
support.
Yeah.
And then you still gonna get some of that white crowd because white people like to be more offended for you that other people are mad at black people for it. So I'm offended for you. So I'm about to go see it in support of y'all to show y'all how much I'm down for y'all.
It's
More
a
money.
win-win
It's
for the
more
money
money
makers.
in that.
Exactly.
It's more money in diversity. It's the same thing as the more money in LGBTQ, which is why that's being
Facts.
pushed too. It's money behind all that.
I
The companies would not
100%
support.
agree.
Companies would not support all this shit if they were making no money off of it.
Facts.
100%
All
agree.
this shit a business.
Like,
Once it's
I'm
not
personal.
as prevalent, like as far as like the Black Lives Matter movement, the LGBTQ movement, like all that, when it's like, yeah, it's still there, but it's not like the main thing. Watch how many motherfuckers' careers drop down, how many companies stop really promoting that they fuck with this shit, and all that they gonna move on to the next wave. That's all it is.
yeah.
I don't think I had to say is I was mad. I had to look up the lady name, Melissa
McCarthy.
No, she's gonna absolutely kill it.
I love Melissa McCarthy.
She's gonna kill
I
it.
don't think she played her though. They
Oh,
cast
is she not
somebody
gonna be
else.
her?
No, that's what I'm mad about.
Oh, I thought that was
Oh, you
real.
meant that it's not going to be her?
Yeah.
Ursula?
Well, Melissa
thought she was
McCarthy
gonna
lost a
kill
lot of weight too.
That's true.
This is that. Oh, this
Bodysuit?
is what's the name? You don't even need a bodysuit.
Oh,
You just changed the whole
yeah.
ethnicity or race, whatever you want to call it.
Listen,
you can change her from being
I
skinny
already,
to fat.
I already explained.
You
She's
don't
not
want a fat
that.
shame.
She's not like as
Yeah,
big of a man.
nobody- Pinterest just got rid of anything that has to do with weight, body positive. Like
They're going body.
yeah, they trying to be
positivity.
body positive. They basically got rid of everything that has to do with weight, so that way nobody feels ashamed about their weight, and they're basically trying to promote body positivity.
Oh my god! Like that in itself just kind of like drives me crazy. Like if you're like
If you're obese, it's not
like-
okay to be obese.
yeah, like you shouldn't. Like you kind of should be ashamed about that. Like it's not something like a badge of honor you should be wearing.
Listen,
like
in
just-
China or Japan,
as being completely obese.
in China or Japan, they made it illegal to be obese.
What?
It's one of those two countries. I can't remember which one it
They
was.
got the best
Sound like it could be
food.
both.
Goodbye.
Huh?
I don't know about the
But they made it illegal
Not
for you to be
American
obese.
Chinese
I
Like,
just
they
think.
No, I
literally
mean, like, the
force you by
authentic-
law to get your
Yeah.
shit together.
That
Yeah.
shit look good.
I think obesity, like fat, is okay. Obese is another thing.
That ain't even okay.
I have to
Shit
sympathize
together.
a little bit.
I can't.
It's like well,
I sympathize with what?
There's a lot of things that can affect. So, poverty, money, for example, that would affect your diet. Eating healthy is fucking expensive. Have y'all ever actually like fully like went to the store and did like a whole healthy vibe?
Shit, if you
It's
broke,
not-
you
That
it's not-
shit's
How you
expensive.
broke with
Honestly,
that?
Compared to-
honestly, it's not that.
You eating a lot.
Honestly,
Yeah, it's
Well,
like-
probably some portion size too.
Not
honestly,
only that,
it's
it could be
not-
what you're eating.
honestly, it's not even necessarily expensive. It's just more time consuming.
Time
to do.
consuming, fast
That's
it
food,
is more
That's
expensive.
effort.
It's not. It's not
Depending
really
on
more.
what you're trying to get.
your
Yes.
area. I feel like plays a effect into that, like your location.
I mean, all that plays a factor in it, but it's
It's
still
like-
no excuse. To
yeah,
really,
it's like you're creating
Certain body
ex-
makeups.
all right. So when people eat
creating excuses.
a lot of times
overcome that.
eating is an addiction in a sense.
Eating is definitely.
But yeah,
shit.
not being obese is not just because I ate too much. Like there's a lot of things that could affect.
I mean,
obesity.
if you
I
have
ate-
medical
I ate too
conditions and
much
stuff, I
because-
understand.
Like mental
But-
disorders leading to you like overeating, overcompensating for different things. Like
yeah,
there's
there's a
stuff
lot
that
of stuff that goes into
All right,
it.
but when you're eating, sometimes a dopamine releases in your brain that makes you feel good about eating. You do it, and when you're not as active, up and moving, because you got to think when we were kids, we were eating like shit. Like we eat the same way we eat now, but because we were always so active and just out running around doing whatever the fuck we want when we kids, 'cause we have so much energy.
yeah.
Once you get an adult, you don't have that same energy. You're late. You're tired more often, so you just sit around and eat and sleep. That shit catches up to you.
Or in America
That's
in
my
general, think about all the shit they put in our food,
Yeah,
like in
bro.
general.
Oh, there's so many
It's
preservatives. So many
They make our
preservatives.
food addictive.
Like you were saying, like overseas,
purposeful.
like some of the shit that they allow here, they don't allow it. They even allow that in the food overseas.
90% of our foods are banned in other countries.
I think obesity is not okay.
No, I don't.
I'm not. I'm
No,
not.
it's
I'm
not
not.
okay.
I'm not trying to shame. I'm not shaming them. I'm not saying like, oh, like I'm not trying to make it come off as negative. I'm just saying, like, if you out here 5'8" and 400 pounds.
Yeah, like that, like my 700-pound life shit. You need help.
Listen,
you really steered off.
My girl showed me a video earlier for the 700-pound life or whatever, and it was a black lady who signed on to be her nurse, and she didn't want to walk. She wanted to get pushed around in a wheelchair. That black lady said, "No, the fuck you ain't." Your ass can motherfucker. She said, "Your ass can walk. You gonna get your ass up and walk with you and me."
She in a double stroller.
And she was an older lady too, trying to push her around in a wheelchair.
That's the thing. Like,
and you can actually walk,
but like you let your body get that big and that unhealthy. You're killing yourself faster, and your body just deteriorating. Like your bones just deteriorate. Fast, you can lose weight that way. The longest fast that somebody has done without like actually eating just all water, vitamins, like make sure you got his electrolytes, was 380 days without eating solid food.
Damn.
If you're fat, it's literally damn near impossible for you to starve yourself. Yeah. You can die of dehydration, but to starve yourself is literally damn near impossible.
Your body gonna eat off itself.
Yeah. Your body is gonna eat off the fat that you have stored. And if you that high, if you're that big,
damn.
Yeah, the dude went from like 340 pounds without working out or anything. Went from like 340 pounds to like 180 pounds in 380 days just off that.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, because it's all there. You just got to lose it.
Lack of motivation, though. A lot of people don't have
lack of motivation. Like, and I understand that there's different reasons, but at the end of the day, it boils down to you and what you decide to do, despite those fucking scenarios that have been forced upon you or that you've put yourself in. So, like, at the end of the day, like, if you decide, if that's something that you're comfortable in and like you're stuffing your face every day, like, and you're comfortable in that, like, by all means, do you, but don't expect people to just be okay with that. Like, just automatically force it onto other people to accept you for just like who you are.
I think you should accept people for that.
Well, I mean,
it's sensitive. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's just being oversensitive.
Yeah,
I look at it.
It's like grow up.
I look at it like this.
You're fat.
It's the truth.
You're fat.
Tell the truth.
I look at it like this. We all grew up in like an area where motherfuckers sold drugs, people was in gangs and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If we joined the gangs and was selling drugs, the next thing you know, we get arrested. They're like, "Yo, we got you. You about to go to jail for 25 years." We can't look at the officer and be like, "Look, my environment, like the area I'm in, look where I'm living."
No,
I was pushed to doing this. Like, this is the only way I
can make cases off of that.
You can try, but
not make cases, but like sell a case off that.
You can sell a case.
You can sell a case that nobody's gonna fucking buy. Nobody's buying that shit.
They might loosen your sentence a little bit.
No,
depending on the situation.
But from a burger,
there's a lot of variables.
Burgers are correct.
I'm saying
I grew up by a Burger King and McDonald's.
Food is a drug.
It is. But what I'm saying all that to say is like we can't use our environment as an excuse. Yes, it's not helping us, and it makes it a lot harder to get out of said situation. But if you're a drug dealer and a gangbanger and then you get arrested for doing said thing, they're not going to have sympathy for you. People are not going to have sympathy for you. You shouldn't have done it. Just because it's in your environment, that doesn't mean you have to do that. You could have went and got a job. You could have went and did X, Y, and Z. It's the same exact thing with eating. Nobody, like, you don't have to sit there and just keep eating yourself into a fucking hole. Eat better.
Eat.
Like, you don't have to do.
Shout out Kingston.
Find your motivation out here, man.
Meal.
Go get help, therapy, whatever you need to get over your depression or whatever.
For real.
I'm just over
you getting up off your ass.
I'm over this soft ass society.
I am.
Yeah, like,
I am too.
I'm so
over
tired
this
of that
society.
Because if you're fat, you're fat. It's all right. You need to see the size of your goddamn clothes like we do. Shit. Come on now.
First step is accepting the reality of the situation, and that's how you move forward and like better yourself from there.
If you fat, then you fat. But if you obese, like, you need to make a change.
Yes, make the change for
Not
yourself.
A badge
we want to
of
see
honor.
you make your change.
I'm still doing this fasting thing. It's been a couple of days or so where I like kind of slipped up on it, or whatever. But I make sure the very next day, or like I always end my eating at the same time. I might eat a little bit earlier than I planned on, but I always end it at 8 p.m. And if I fucked up the day before, I make sure the very next day, get back on it. Don't sit here and fall down a rabbit hole. Get back on your shit.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's motivation, though. A lot of people don't have that shit. You'd be surprised.
You'll be surprised at like how much of it, like just simple shit, like how much of a difference eating only between an 8-hour span makes. You'll be shocked at how much of a difference just that giving yourself that time frame alone without even working out anything, how much that makes a difference.
Discipline.
People don't understand it too. Like if you eat late at night, then you go to bed, that shit stays in your stomach. Like you gain weight going straight to sleep right after.
That's the worst time to eat like a really big meal or anything heavy, because your metabolism's really low.
Being trained,
yeah.
Or even after you eat, people like, yo, I got the itis. Well, your body's overexerting itself to try to
don't call me out
to kill all that food. Trust me, like I get that shit, but like you ate too much and it's not good that you should have that you got the itis.
It's the gluttony. Yeah,
it's not good. Which is why it says in the Bible, you don't overeat.
I feel that. While we're on this gluttony topic, I am trying to bring back up something that we were talking about last week.
Here we go.
With
we way over the time limit.
Oh, we are. Oh, we are.
Right, that has to be our first topic.
Okay, we
Josh is triggering me.
No,
and we about to fight.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fight.
No, we're not gonna fight. But
Verbal
I said
discourse.
my motherfucking piece. Stay tuned.
I say because Alisha don't like to feed her nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shit was crazy.
He be eating all right. Okay.
Hey, feed your man at that barbecue.
Log off on me, baby.
Y'all got any encouraging words for the listeners?
Don't be motherfucking corny in the DMs. If you're gonna slide in the DMs, do not be corny. Come with your best fucking content.
That was his best
It doesn't matter
content.
who you are.
That was his
I don't
best
care if you're
content.
Barack Obama himself.
Don't work hard for these.
You better have game.
That's your
I'm not even gonna bring up
That's my
Barack.
advice. Don't work hard for these hoes if you ain't got to.
Hey, you can't.
Damn, that's a pretty good one. Fuck.
I just saying.
It's pretty good.
Gotta be worth working hard for though. You gotta be worth working hard for. Everybody ain't worth working hard for.
I ain't fucking got one today.
Fuck that body. I cannot. When I read that shit, I was so mad.
In the words of Mondo, what the fuck is an Ime?
And pimping ain't easy, but simping is.
Amen.
Hey.
Yes. Simp. Don't simp. Don't do
Yes.
it. It's too easy.
Yes, no. That's why simps don't get respect. Pimps get respect, but simps don't. That's the reason why. You don't get respect for shit that's easy to do.
Yeah.
Facts.
All right, y'all. That's going to do it this week. I'm Clay Chisel.
I'm Jay Smooth.
Alisha A.
In Mondo.
Signing out. Peace.
Yep.